Alright, the name of this one, I don't know yet. But definitely we're going to deal with two things. We're going to deal with brother love, and we're going to deal with lice. Alright, we're going to deal with how it's the ho season, right? Host. What do lice need? They need a host. Alright? They need a party. They need a big Diddy party for real. That's the crown. Where kings, it's the royal party. Alright? That's the bank. That's where the bank is at. You know what I mean? That's where you do something strange for some change. Alright? Where the bank is at. You know what I mean? Underground, vaults and safes, where all the votes is at, you know what I mean? See, brother Love, got caught with the lube, L-U-B-E. Am I right on that? Is that how you spell lube, or is it L-U-B? I think it's L-U-B-E. He got caught with the lubrication. Okay, lovication. The B is the V. Okay, lubricant, lubrication. Let's see if we can go down off in here and find something. I went to lube. It says go to. See, I haven't even looked this stuff up. I'm just going, and that's how I make my video. You go with me, and I go with the word, and we will be free. See, if I just do it myself and be like, oh, this is this and this is that, you won't believe me, and then only I'm free, and you're left, in further confusion, like somebody hit you and left you with a contusion. Okay? So, and you never come back to one, stuck in contusion. So, I'm getting you back to one, Most High. Alright, the word. Let the word set you free. The word be the truth. He is the word. History, Yishuri. Turn that H upside, right side up. It's a Y. Yashar. Yeah, Yashar is right. Yes, sir. That. Right now. Alright. Lube. How do you spell love? L-O-V-E. Alright. Okay. L-U-F-U. So F, V, and B are synonymous. This is how you know. Alright? You gotta see how Legion likes to cause confusion. Alright, confusion. That's when you get that contusion. That's the thin line between love and hate. That's when they break that love lubricant out, break into, doing strange things for some change. That's the hate part. Masked as love. Come in the name of love. Wolves dressed in sheep's clothing. But it's not really that. It's lice inside of the wool of the sheep. That's the wolf in the sheep's clothing. That is the true wolf in the sheep's clothing. That is the proverbial, historical, real deal. Numero uno wolf in the sheep's clothing. You don't see no wolves, but you see a lot of sheep, and there's a predator trying to get to you through that sheep. Alright? Whether you eat it or whether it gets you itself. Either way it goes. It wants in. It's take me to your leader. It's a vector agent. It goes straight for the blood-brain barrier. It's an alien. Remember we always see the aliens abduct cows and cattle and livestock? Well, there you go. They plant stuff in, and then when you go to the sheep, not knowing, and harvest whatever is in the sheep and put it on you or in you, then the alien has control over you. You are chipped, you are marked, you are tagged, you are a flea bag now. You are untouchable. You're pretty much a targeted individual after that because they've done it to many, and then it sends out a beacon, and then that beacon attracts the rest of you, like like when a bee, like a hive mind, it's a host mind, but it's a hive mind. It's a Borg mind. It's a resistance is feudal mind. It's a take me to your leader mind. It's a Mars attacks mind. What did they do? You see cows on fire coming over the horizon. That's the first thing you see. All right. So cattle. Love. So the B and the V are interchangeable. Lie, lie, Liebe for love. Okay, lube. Where do we see lube? Lufu. So if you put the L, the U, and the B, it's all the same. It's there. All right. Period. Get it? All right. It's lube. Lubo. Huh? Luby. Luby. Lubo. Huh? Joy. And they talking about jamming some joy. That's what they talking about. It's one-sided joy. Lube. Because, like I said, it's like 10,000 bottles of lube for what? Because it's taking it to your leader. It's world domination, damnation. You don't even understand. See, Lucifer, like I said, coming is dressing as an angel of light, love. Well, what really happened? Lufu. He got you in your feelings, and pretty much it says friendliness, the love of God, sexual attraction. See, lust. Yeah, lube, from the root, lube, right there. To care, to desire, belief, forelaw, leave, libido, live long, lively. Lubiati, lobhaya. See, they put that haya in there. That's the most high right there. They playing around now. They to make crazy. They say to make crazy. That's ridiculous. See, ahiftan, to be tangled, to hit down, to be hit down, to be in love. That's a slave. It's lust. It's a say. Look, man, this is a non-disclosure agreement. You're gonna call this love, brother, love. All right. That's what it is. This is the NDA right here. This is the language, the legion, the allegiance, the alignment. How everything just is in lockstep. All right. Do you understand? It's appeasing. Appeasing who? Okay. Lust. Lice. I'm telling you, it's legion. I'm telling you, low. Love is low like law, bro. Love is low like law, 100%. 100%. Law, legion, 10,000 leagues under the sea, legend. Jumped off the ledge, know the ledge before you fall off, before you get driven off the edge, head over heels, falling into lube, legion. Yeah. Went to one of those parties. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that the lice part, you know what I mean? Lice, loose, lice. So we saw lust. Where is this from? The libido, I suppose. Lube, lust, luby, libido, lust, lie, libel, loose, lice. I'm telling you, bro. So the thing is, you guys don't understand the symptoms of lice. Like you don't even recognize that it's the wolf in sheep's clothing. So what I'm telling you, I'm revealing it. I'm pulling back the curtain of the wizard. Okay? The lizard, the licerd, the wiser, the visor. Ooh, the visor. Lift up the visor. Lift up the visor. Lift up the visa. Show me your passport. I'm showing you the passport. Okay, what's that? A pass shall? Huh? I'm showing you the perspective. So here we go. You gotta understand. This is mind control. All right. You're speaking Hebrew, but you're told that you're speaking Latin and Anglo-Saxon. And they're telling you the truth because they're blaspheming Hebrew by creating a language of confusion. So you speak the language of confusion, which is a fused language, a gracefully fused language of fallen angels, Anglo-Saxon, angels of Satan, because he's an archangel, and like lice, he carried them here. Okay, Anglo-Saxon, and then their legions came with them. Then you speak Roman legion, Roman Latin. Okay, pig Latin, because legion went into the pigs. Pigs legion. Okay. This is what we're talking about here. You know what I mean? Like, it's belief, it's mind control, it's law. Legion. Rhea is a Greek goddess. Rhea, because they were 10,000 leagues under the sea when they jumped off the ledge out of the pigs, and then they come back up as Legion. Rhea, they went into the sea and come back out onto the land, which is Rhea, and then Rhea Legion. Okay. Area. What area? Okay. Rhea Legion. Okay. Rhea line. Allies. Okay. College. Law. Latin. Roman Latin. Okay. This is... They control the law, the lust, the language. They almost destroyed the English language by with lice. You know what I mean? And then they tell you lies about that. Though it's blood in and blood out. This is royal lies, real lies. This is bloodline lies. You know what I mean? Blood in and blood out lies. Like, they die for this shit type of lies. So the lie is the counterfeit. It's you love, but you're gonna get this lust. You know what I mean? Instead. And it's abuse. You know? It's Zeus. It's like lightning. It's just gonna catch you off guard. Okay? It's Lucifer. So it's false light. At the same time, it's attractive. So that's the point. Lice is attractive. Lust is attractive. Okay? And the thing is, people don't understand what happens with lice. You don't understand what you're looking at when you see lice. When you see lice, you're usually seeing an animal or a person. You're not seeing a bug. You see a person and you think, oh, that's a person. But you don't see the lice. So the person is the host. Okay? The alien is the lice. The alien is the one on the crown controlling the body. Mind control is the lice. Okay? Beliefs. Lice. Okay. Laws. Making you walk in a boundary, in a certain line, funnel you in a certain sheep to the slaughter. Lice. Wolf in sheep's clothing. To the slaughter. leading the sheep to the slaughter. Toxoplasmosis, when the rats chase the cats. Okay, vector agents. Host, lice, and host. Life and death. Okay, you're the host, you die. They're the lice, they lie. Life, belief, be life, beliefs. Okay, believes. Beelzebubs. There you go. This is light. What is Beelzebub? That's some king of some insects types of lice. Well, it's hard to tell you. Ball. How you get ball? Ball out of lice is like a bear is a furry animal that would have fleas and lice. Okay. Pestilence and disease. A land filled with pestilence and disease is a land that is created out of a behemoth. Okay, a behemoth will have pestilence and disease on it, because if it doesn't wash like the bare necessities, like the bear, Baloo, ball, back at ball, here we go. How did you get ball? Baloo is the name of the Jungle Book. Okay, the Jungle Book was a book about life, a book about lice, a book about lies. Okay, so how was he raised? A wolf in sheep's clothing. He was a boy, but he was a wolf, raised by wolves with lice. What drives the wolves? The wolf ain't a wolf. The wolf got lice. Okay, the lice make the wolf act like that. Okay, the lice chooses the victim. Okay, the laws, the lice, beliefs, the lust. Okay, chooses. Okay, the lightning strikes again. Lucifer, the false light. You choose your cravings, because that's what they do. They even will tell you that the bacterium inside of your biome, inside of your body, controls your urges and your synapses and your hunger and pain and stuff like that. Thresholds, laws, governors. Okay. Cybernetics, synapse, sins. Okay. Applications. Okay. Biting the apples. Biting every time you get a synapse. Okay. Tree in the middle of the garden, got a synapse, gonna bite. Because you're what? Hungry. Why? Because the gut starts making noise and making you hurt, twisting and turning like a serpent constricting you. Lice. From the colon, trying to control the mind. Lice. Toxoplasmosis, T. gondii virus. Oh, they want to go from the colon to the brains. Vector agents. That's all they do. Go for the blood-brain barrier, for the 666, for the BBB, for the blood-brain barrier. The lowercase b is a 6. Okay, BBB, 666. Okay, blood-brain barrier. Okay, on your forehead, blood-brain barrier. Okay, back of your head, whatever. They want to get through the blood-brain barrier. All right, and dominate, control the host. Death, lice, and death. Okay. So, what they want, see, they want the tithe, but they want more than the tithe. They want everything. See, the tithe is what you're supposed to give to the Most High for your consciousness, for the grace that you've been given of the salvation. The tithe, give back, you know what I mean, of what you've earned. You just give to the Most High, right? It's like the Sabbath day, you know what I mean? But the lice, what they want to do is they confuse, right? So, meaning they will come in and hijack, counterfeit, replace, and then they get the praise, because that's government, you know what I mean? They have to go straight for resources. That's his war. Like I said, take me to your leader. So what's your leader? Your Most High. So what do they want to do with your leader? They want to take the crown. Okay, coming for the head, decapitate. All right. And what are they going to do? They're going to decapitate the males, and then they're going to make the women and children into Nikes. Okay, they're Nikes. Naked. Nike is naked. Naked, Nike. Same word, same meaning. is a slave. It's get to know them, because it's held out by the goddess of victory, right? The goddess of victory holds out, it's held out by the goddess of wisdom in Greek mythology, which is Zeus's daughter. There you go, lightning, pow, boom. You're expecting a sheep as Athena with wisdom, but it's Zeus's daughter, boom, lightning, wolf in sheep's clothing, got your ass. All right, lured you in with a naked victim. All right, get to know it. Yeah, like Diddy, boom, boom, boom. Yep, like Diddy, Nike, Diddy, Nike, Diddy. Just do it. Okay, Nike. It's all about slaves, dicks, pussies. It's Nike. This is very explicit. Lice. You're talking about werewolves and vampires here. You're talking about wolves in sheep's clothing. Things that look harmless. Because it's so small, so you can't see it. Other people may complain, like, oh, it's this and that. You don't see it. They block your senses also. Sense of smell, vision, all that stuff. They override your senses in order to block your senses by increasing things that distract you, like lust. So, you'll because that's the ultimate objective, is to make contact with whatever you desire in order to control that. And then once they control that, it's like horses. How you take the female horse and stride her in front of the male horse in order to train him to walk in stride. With a horse racer's horse has a specific stride that is trained, that doesn't change whether it's running or whether it's walking, okay, marching or whatever. And most horses are like that are trained. Battle horses, such and such. Ponies, such and such. Pony Express, such and such. Law horses. This is stride, turnover, okay? What controls that? Lice. Law. It's the government. It's the governor. It says your feet shouldn't go this far and should only go back that far. And then that horse is stuck in that position because that's how the females like it. Like, lice, lust, and he lusts after the female, and that's the law. If you want to get with her, you got to stay with her, okay? And you got to let her lead you. Lead, lice, law. Okay. She has lice also. She has the law. You get it? Lust, lube. It's lube. Makes it easy for them. You know what I mean? Just stay right here. Just stay right there. Yeah. And then who really wins? The person, the lice. The law that rides on the back of the horse. The lice. Okay? The dude with the badge. The badge. Yeah. The bear. The badger. Yeah. The bear. The behemoth. Yeah. The balrog. The centaur. Yeah. The four-legged one. Yeah. The one with the wings. The eagle wings. All that stuff. Stars and stuff. Yeah. The law. The hat. What's under the hat? Lice. Yeah. Okay. Who they got to answer to? Who's their leader? Leads you to the lice. All roads lead to Rome. Dasha. The highest means all lice only climb up. It's the same law for whether it's micro or macro. The macro is where's NASA supposed to be going. NASA's supposed to be going up, but it leads back down. What goes up must come down because of lice. That's their law. As above, so below. Why? Because that's their law. There's lice. Because you're lying with Lucifer, crab in a bucket. They're not going to let you out. Let lice, let there be light. Law, loose, Lot, as in the days of Noah and Lot. Okay. Look, man, the first lie. There you go. We Nikes. You had your eyes open. That was the first lie. Oh, you should surely not die. What did I say? I said lice and death. So the first lie led to where? You being a host of death. You are death. You are dead. That was the whole point. Death. What did you do as soon as you got there? You lied hidden. As soon as you heard the Most High coming, you lied hidden. You hid yourself. Okay. So in the garden, in the dragon, in the center of the dragon, the garden, you ran into lice. bottomless pit in the belly of the beast. That means the bear was in there, or a baby bear. So we know there's big bear, mama bear, Goldilocks zone, right? 3 bears. What is this? Mars. What's inside of the Goldilocks zone? Earth, Mars. I think Venus is going out, ain't it? Going too far, right? The moon? Earth, Mars, and the moon. There you go. Earth, Mars, and the moon. Earth, Ursula, bear. Ursa Major. Moon. And then you got Mars. It's 3 bears, 3 berries, first fruits. Well, Goldilocks zone. Goldilocks zone is supposed to be how far you can get to the sun with your planet before all life is melted, and then how far away from the sun before all life is frozen. So there's a Goldilocks zone in the middle. Okay. 3rd rock from the sun, 3 bears. Goldilocks zone. Okay. 3 berries. Look at the planets. Berries. Okay. Bear. Bearing. Fruit. Bear. Okay. Bear sheet. Bear light. Sunlight. Okay. Rashid is like Reziv. Reziv is Rashid. The first fruits, the berries, the shining, olives, Mount of Olives, first fruits, Alpha, Olive. Okay, you get it? So they say don't eat of the fruit in the center of the garden. The fruit in the center of the garden is the bear. It's the behemoth. So the garden is like the dragon. The dragon is like the river or the Nile, the waters. So Moshe is like the bear, a bundle, ball. Somebody bailed him into a bundle, into a basket, a little boat, because boats go on rivers and ships go on seas. Boats where banks are at, where the banker picked them up. Yeah, that's how that goes. Yeah, bankers. Serpents. Frogs, amphibious, I don't know. Bankers. 666. And claimed them as their own, hid lies and stuff like that, created lies to put them in, laced them into them, lies, love, all that stuff. Lube, slid them on in there. We call Moses, but it's Moshe. But yeah, that's how the behemoth is with the Leviathan. I don't know. Is the Leviathan pregnant or something with the behemoth? I don't know. But there's a bear in the center of the dragon. The center of the dragon is, I don't know if he's in the mouth of the dragon or in the belly of the dragon. I don't think he's in the belly. I think he's more so just sitting in the open jaws of a dragon, just laying there like Zeus in a cave. Zeus, Ursula, U.S., Us. Okay. So that's what you call America. North America, to be exact. Because the south part is not called America, it's called Amaruca. We're just told it's called America. Okay, Amaruka is the name of the dragon. We're called America because I guess we're in the mouth of the dragon. Because it's, yeah. Amer and Amar is like the word in Hebrew, like to speak, or the word, or to talk. American, Khan, grace, speaking graceful. But hey, it talks about the beast out of the sea that speaks like the dragon, or the beast on the land that looks like a lamb that speaks like a dragon. Well, the dragon gave the power to the beast out of the sea to speak, and then the beast out of the sea gave the power to the beast on the land to speak. So, there you go. You got behemoths, you got leviathans, you got dragons. All of them one-minded. All of them got death on the mind. Still killing destroyers. So you gotta watch out for those three. The Leviathan is Europe. The dragon is China, Russia, and South, like the North Pole, South Pole, and I guess like the New Zealand, Australia area. I don't know about that, to be exact, on the New Zealand, Australia area. I know that his tail goes there. That's the Leviathan. That's the other side. That's where you got New Zealand coming up at, or that New Zealandia Leviathan coming up at. Leverage, levels, new levels, Leviathans. So it's all Lucifer's false light, bro. Like it's the most subtle creature ever created under heaven. It's in your mouth. It's the prince of the power of the air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're breathing this stuff. You're in his land. You're in his mesmerization. You know what I mean? The earth, like I said, is a strange story. Like, they always show you totem poles and stuff like that in America, and it shows you like animals stacked on each other to show you like the history of the world and creation. And it's no different than what I just told you about how the earth really is. You know what I mean? Dragon, beast out of the sea, beast on the land. And they speak like the dragon, so out of the mouth of the dragon, with the mouth of the dragon, you know, you got all different types of little, you know, weird ways of doing this. But yeah. You got weird ways of doing this. And it's funny, man. It's funny because when you listen to people, and you listen to them make sense in the Babylon way, which is confusion, but it makes enough sense to just not question things. You know what I mean? Like, they say this is the way that these words go together, and you put them in that combination, and this is what you get. And that's all you've been trained on. That's the program. That's the, like I said, that's the lube. That's the lust. Like, you want this, and the way to get it is to go at this cadence, this pace, this language. This language is this land, and this land is this boundary, and this speed limit, and this type of culture, look, taste, smell, touch, law, government, lice, like, made in the likeness of the language. That's legion. That's allegiance. That's straight up pledging of allegiance. That's your vote. That's your swear. That's your duty. You're made in the image of the language, because Not only do you think it, you speaking it, and you've already double confirmed at that point. That's believing it. You be living it, and you be the life of it. You're the level of it. You equal it. So I'm just telling you guys that, the things that you guys really hold on to is, like I said, your leaders, or I gotta get on my level, you know what I mean, and play your music, and they set these goals. Like I was telling my cousin earlier, I said, man, like soul, SOL and SUL, soul, and Sheol, like hell, Sheol in Hebrew. All of them are lice backwards. Lousy, los, lost, loose, Lucifer, louse, lazy. I'm telling you, it's anything that that's what people don't, lackadaisical. People don't understand that these are the descriptions of the characteristics of the alignments of legion. Like how many different leagues this one word control. You'd be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go over here and work for these people. You'd be like, well, who's the major shareholder? Oh, BR. Okay, bar. Okay, so we want to get away from bar. All right. And then you say, well, I'm gonna go over here to these people. Well, who's the major shareholder? And you're gonna say, Vank. You say Vank. Yeah, Vank. And you say, oh shucks. Well, bar and Vank and bar. We want to get away from those two. So what do they not own? You start looking at everything. Like they own pretty much everything major, and they control. And they're like controlling like dark things that are just coming right at us, and like we won't be able to stop. And it's just like, damn, bro, like, are you serious? Like, yeah, that is the leagues that they control. You can't go to one person and try to tell on them, because they control those people also. So you're snitching on them to them. So the way that they do it is order of operation. You're at war and you don't know it. The whole point is cut off the communications. And that's where you're in Babylon, confusion, where you are speaking the language of the enemy. You're laying with the enemy. You go by the law of the enemy, because lice is the enemy. Is it in you? Okay? When you look, Nike is naked, and Athena is the goddess of wisdom, holding out the goddess of victory. Victory is vaginal, okay? Vag, victorious. What victory? Success. What's success? Having a child, a successor. Okay, how did that happen? Victory. Okay, that's how that happened. Were you successful? Yes, I was victorious. Naked, bare naked. Okay, that's what victory is. That's what Nike is. Okay, the wiener goes to victory. The wiener gets the victory. The wiener, yeah, that type of wiener, like a dog, a wiener dog, goes inside of a V-shaped bun. Yeah, a wiener dog. Okay, so the wiener gets the victory. So the victory is the vag, and the wiener is the penis. The penis. You know what I mean? So it's telling you that Nike is naked. She's a black slave. Okay? Period. And the wiener, okay, whiner, Weinstein, wine and dine, lube, love, lust. How did you win? You know what I mean? To the spoils, she got spoiled. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much right away, just a whole bunch of wieners chasing down one victory. Okay. Until the victory is nothing and they're on to the next. One done and on to the next. Competition is on to the next. It's never ending. It's Spartans sport. You know what I mean? It's Valhalla. You know what I mean? So it's Valhalla. It's nasty. It's bad, bro. It's bad. The goddess of victory is not what you think she is. Like I said, the first lice told, opened up the eyes of Adam and Eve, and the first thing that happened was death, because they cowered. Said, who told you that you were Nikes? Who told you were naked? You know what I mean? Who told you were Nike? Who told you were nickeled? Nickel. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you'll be like gods. Promise you one thing, and you end up with another. You end up with death, exactly like the Most High said. You were closer to him then. Now you're further away because of the lies. You lying down and not walking with what he say. You walk with what he says. Walk blindly. You say you're blind. Okay, but I'm telling you, with the truth, with the word, you can see through the dark. It's plain and simple. You thought about it, and then you spoke it, and then that's a formula. You know what I mean? That equals light. That's conscience. That's the grace plus the salvation. Letting it out is sharing it. That's salvation. That's the light. You know what I mean? So that's the consciousness. That's sharing it, giving back to what gave to you. Proclaiming it to the world. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm here to do this, and since I'm here, now my stuff is activated, and because of that, here, you're going to be the first to know. Here's a blessing. This is what it is. You've been waiting for this download, and your stuff has been lied to, and I got enough to go around. Here you go. Your stuff is spoiled. I got enough to heal you up. Here you go. The point is, the truth is splendid. It's crazier than oil. It don't get watered down. Okay? It don't get watered down. You may try, but no, it's like I said, lice are like, it's like the deep state. Like they will die for these lies. From the beginning to the end. As in the beginning, so too shall be in the end. They die for the lies. For them eyes. Lies. Okay. And then they die to see. You know what I mean? Dying to see. There you go. They make fun of you when they say that. About the beginning. And if you don't know about the beginning, that's how you just keep, falling in that loop. You know what I mean? That lust. Getting spoiled. There you go. You're not getting picked. You're not ripe. You're not right. You don't know the truth. You're going to the fire. You're going to get abused. You're going to get used. Okay? You're going to get abused by Zeus and Legion and Hell and Hades. That's when you see one, then comes the other. I just told you. If you see lice, Death. That's how it is. When you see Hades, when you see death, Hades. Like, you just gotta know this stuff. Like, it's a, you know what I mean? Like, they roll like together, archangels. One carries the other, and the other carries the other. Zeus, you see Zeus, you see Athena, you see Victory, you see a naked woman. All right, somebody's holding a naked. So look, what you see is the statue of Athena is like 36 feet tall. The statue of Nike, who is inside of Athena's hand, is like 9 feet tall. The original statue was a naked woman, and she was like brass or gold. And Athena has like brass or gold breastplate. She's covered in it, but she's not brass or gold. She's white, marble white. Okay, and Nike is like the copper to the quarter is a blackie. Okay, Nike, black, blank, naked, check, a blank check. Okay, a blank check means have your way with it. Okay, get to know it. Just do it. Bring them out so that we may know them. They were asking Lot to be, what did Lot do? Lot brought out his daughters, Nike, naked. Here, have your way with them. Leave these angels alone. Lot pulled a Zeus real quick. Okay, to save the angels, he sacrificed. That's what Nike is. You get turned into some Nikes, what happens? All right, you get some foot off in your wide backside. You get ran in and ran around, all through and out, like the serpent does with the earth. Nikes. Dressed in all black. What? Nikes. Dressed in black. Dressed in Nike. Naked. Black. Naked. They clothe themselves in nakeds. You're like, oh, how's that? Be like, oh, well, the buck skin, but then there's more than, breaking bucks, blacks, black buck skin, you know what I mean? Shoe shining. We over here shining ancestors. Woo! Who's shining? Who's shining? Who's sinning? So, you know what I mean? Polishing. Police. Okay, man. It goes all around. You know what I mean? Like, it just goes round and round. This serpent just is laced into society. I just told you. So it's loose. It's unleashed. You know what I mean? It's an illusion. It's elusive. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Like, it's winners and losers. Wieners and losers. You know what I mean? So, what happens with the losers? Get turned into some Nikes. You're Nikes. What happened? They lost their way in heaven. They became Nikes. Because why? Because they were Nikes. How did the Most High even know? Because they knew. They knew what? They knew they were Nikes. They were like, oh, we looked over and saw that we were Nikes. And we went through on some dang leaves to try to hide ourselves when the Most High came through. He said, who told you were Nikes? You ate of the fruit of the tree in the center of the garden, didn't you? And the dragon. The serpent, yep, all y'all Nikes. He even clothed them so that they wouldn't be Nikes. Okay, so he took the serpent stuff and probably put it on them. He took the serpent's wings and feet and made them some boots and some shit. Turned him into some Nikes. Oh, he stripped him and made him crawl on his belly as like a Nike check. And swoosh, lube, brother love, crawl up in you. Yep, that's what that serpent do. It's silly woman stuff. That's the Nikes. So at the end of the day, the Nikes is incredible, bro. Like, you can't believe what the goddess of victory is offering with Nike. I mean, you can't believe that mess, bro. This is blasphemy, bro. Like, 100%. Pagan, naked, backwards. You know what I mean? It's naga. I just told you, all that stuff is naked. What is a slave supposed to be? A slave is supposed to be naked. Okay? That's why they call us niggas. It's naked. Nike is a nigga. That's why she's held out in the hand as a 9-foot tall goddess in the hand of a 36-foot tall goddess. She's not even an equal. She's a nickel. She's not a whole dime or a quarter or a dollar. She's a nickel. She's a share. And who's holding her? Exactly. That's a shareholder. A god. The landlord. Wisdom. Who's her father? Zeus. Boom. So you see one, you see the other, you see a naked woman, it's trouble. Fear and flight follow Nike. Naked. Fear and flight following naked. Soon after Nike come, fear and flight follows. So it's like ooh and ah, like Jurassic Park with Jeff Goldblum, who plays Zeus nowadays on Netflix. His famous line in Jurassic Park 2 was Deuce, Zeus. 2 was a zoo, okay, was, when they first landed on the park and the new people saw it, he said, yes, ooh, ah, that's the way it always starts out. And then there's running and screaming. Okay, ooh and ah is naked. Okay, naked. Nike. You're blank. You don't know what to say. You're bewildered. You're Disney. You're a child. You're innocent. You're inoculated. You're Nike. You're naked. Okay. And then he said, but then later there will be running and screaming. So after Nike comes fear and flight. All right. Love. Lube. And ah. Okay, Nike, notch, a groove, nick for a bottleneck. Okay, a notch that you stick a bottleneck up in and you pull off the cap. All right, that's what a Nike is. It's to wash a napkin. Okay, to wash off your sword or your pole. It's to wash your sins in. It's a sacrifice. A napkin is a sacrifice. Something clean, pure, to wash off your sins with. A napkin, a nickel, a nigga. Okay, naked. Something that's naked, pure, clean. You wash off in it. That was the whole point. You wash your sins. You sacrifice 2 napkins. You sacrifice 2 birds, 2 pigeons, whatever, to cleanse your sins. It had to be blood. So get to know them, bring them out so that we may know them. Lot brought out his daughters to save the angels. And what did the freaking Legion do? Legion persecuted them, hunted them down, said, bring out those 2 angels. Lot said, no, here's my daughters, take them instead. I can't let you do this to these 2 angels, to these 2 strangers, to these 2 holy men. So then they took the daughters and still wasn't satisfied. They killed them. They sacrificed them. It was straight away, like right in front of the house. They wasted no delay. It was a snack. Nike, naked. They broke them. It was victory. But it didn't satisfy their winners. Their wieners. So they wanted the angels still. Evil knows no ends. Legion knows no ends. Laws, levels, they knew no ends. So what happened? Sodom and Gomorrah happened. Couldn't find one good man, one upright man. Everybody had been possessed like zombies. Take me to your leader. Who is that? Bring me to your leader. Bring them out so that we may know them. What is so that we may know them? So that we may make them naked. So that we may know them. Knickerbocker. So that we can nickel them, trade them, so barter with them, pass them around, coin them, brand them, mint them, legend them. Okay? Roman Latin, lie hidden with them. You know what I mean? So these are the children of the fallen angels. You know what I mean? In Babylon, babbling on. You know what I mean? And that's just as much lice. Lice control the language, like I said, man. They're like, oh, my cousin thought that the lice was killing the people that were on the streets. No, the Black Plague didn't kill the people on the streets. The Black Plague was killing the royalty. The people on the streets, or supposedly this is the story, the people on the streets survived because they had they were raised in such dirty environments that their immune system was so strong and stuff like that, and was always tested, that they never succumbed to the Black Plague as much as the royal people did. They were always hidden away in rooms and stuff, and all of a sudden, when they end up taking some slave or something, they catch something and then they die. Okay, washing themselves in some napkin, something Nike, and that's how that happens. All right. It says disease spread by rats, sacrificing animals and stuff like that. That the fleas, that the wolf in sheep's clothing. You eating the sheep. The meat goes to the firstborn. The firstborn is the son. The son eats the meat. The meat has the plague in it because the plague had the lice, because the lice was on the sheep to the slaughter, and then it goes to the son, the firstborn, and then they die from the plague that's in the food. So it was passed around many different levels. Leviathan, Legion, Black Plague. Okay. Blank, naked, plague, Nike, plague, victory. Okay. Winners. It's venom. Winner, venom. Okay. Winner. Okay. The winner. I am the winner. Venom. Wiener. Okay. Venom. It goes into you. And that's victory. That's something that's been hole punched. Something that's been sacrificed. It's been punctured, bitten. The snake was up on the mountain and frozen like winter. And the woman saw how pretty he was, and that's the lust. Wrapped him around him, came down. It's a silly woman. He warmed up and bit her. Alright? At the opposite side, grass is always greener. So he bit her. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do about it. It's lice. It's law. You lied, and you believed it. Took him down, took him into your house, and now he's, you die in the house. Natural cause, sudden death, unexpected. You know what I mean? No, you were warned. All right. On that note, America, Amaruca. It's say it's a woman, but it's more so a culture, a people, a nation is the woman. A nation led by lies. Lies is the snake, the serpent, the father of all lies. Lice. Love. Lube. Okay? Lusts. You gotta watch out, man. This is what it really is all about. On that note, to the Rabbi Hayashar Hayakadosh Kadash Kadash, to the Rabbi Shai Kadash Kadash Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Kadash Kadash Kadosh, Panama Shemang Yashai Hama Asay Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, Ashar Yasharun, Anami Amen.